Good morning, everyone, on Double Funnel TV. This wonderful, what are we on, Wednesday?
We are on Wednesday.
I can't keep track.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been writing, so it's crazy. You just go head down and go, Again, this flow thing is an amazing thing. Once you get in it, it's pretty dang awesome. So, I mean, literally, all of a sudden I heard the ding, and that was the link coming to my phone. I was like, oh, must be 9 o'clock. It's amazing how it happens. You get so focused, But I mean,
it's easy to get trapped.
Well, the other side of that is that it feels, it just feels good to have this flow going with this content, because it's interesting. I saw a friend she's a great intuitive and a whatever, and she was asking for some help on Facebook early this morning, so I sent a message to her, but I also sent her the title of the book and said, what do you think? And I just see her, anyway, I just see her response to it now is, she goes, she's just really excited, and she's excited for me, but I think she knows a number of my stories, and she's excited for those stories to get out to help other people. And that's why I'm excited about it too. I mean, it's weird because it's funny when you speak, if you really want to connect with people, you want to connect with them where they are. But sometimes as a speaker, they don't think you've ever had that, or you've never experienced, you wouldn't get it. You're a speaker, you've never had a bucket of crap, happen to you. Right. And so it's funny, but then when you're writing that,
I've gotten that before.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, you just don't get it. Well, I truly believe and that's why I said it I said, at the expense of sounding like I'm restating myself, let me restate myself. All things are there to serve you. Not just the good things, it's all things. And that's really the message, is we go through ups, we go through downs, we go through lefts, we go through rights, we do all the different stuff, we figure it out. And if you've been given the ability to communicate messages, there's a lot of people who have the ability to speak and communicate messages that have been through a lot of junk. But the reason, I believe, is because they also have the ability to help people through their junk.
Right.
So it's kind of part of the, it's kind of what you sign up for.
It's what you sign up for.
So
I get that. It's so much going on, and everyone thinks that if they see you doing well, they assume that you've never had the bumps at all.
Yeah. Oh, you live such a charm. Sean and I were laughing about it yesterday afternoon because we were talking about some other stuff, and I mean, we're very blessed. It's just like there's this churn going on right now, and all these things are seemingly coming together. Okay, they're not all exactly there yet, but they're seemingly coming together, and we're cautiously optimistic, one of those kind of things. Anyway, but we were laughing, and all of a sudden he goes, yeah, it's so awesome being a 15-year overnight sensation. And that's the common joke, right? Oh, boy, look at what you've done. It's been so easy.
Yeah. No. It's
Say what?
I'm just looking at people and I'm like, you know how much work it went? Like, even when I was doing work and it was, active, it's like 1 week's worth of work. And they're like, oh my God, you're just so awesome. Like you're just special. I could never do that. I'm like, no, I stayed up till 4 a.m, 3 nights in a row. And I got up at 8. That's not special. That's putting in the work.
Yeah, no, and that's the, so like today I speak for a nonprofit, and to encourage people to support the nonprofit. And it's funny, so after all the stuff I was doing yesterday, it was like, that's what I'm going to say tomorrow. And I happen to say that, and Peggy goes, like, you just figured this out? From her, I mean, it sounds like from her perspective, that's the way it would sound, right?
Yeah.
No, I've been thinking about this for a long time, but it just was whatever. And all of a sudden, but she said that, and I thought about it, and I went, oh no. And so literally this morning I took, and I, like, the everything came together.
Uh-huh.
So that was the first thing I did this morning, is put that together, because after this I've got to go do that. And obviously you want to make sure that's done.
That's true.
But it's fascinating how sometimes the comments that you make to people, trigger the next piece of creativity or whatever. It's just a very interesting time right now.
It is.
Yesterday's meeting was a fun meeting. It was fun seeing everybody and doing all that. A lot of good people there yesterday.
Nice.
BGN insiders.
And we didn't even get to talk.
Well, you were, everybody was just,
you have to come talk to me. Sometimes I need a reason to step away. I'm like, okay. I have to talk.
I thought you were I thought you were deeply engaged.
No, sometimes I just get pinned down. It's nice to have a
so there's a difference.
I'm really bad at saying no. No. You're laughing, but seriously.
It is. It's funny. And thank you for the nice comments yesterday, Rayanne. It was very nice.
Oh, there we go. Good morning. Wednesday to all. Yeah, me forgetting which day of the week it is. That's par for the course. And I'm sending you a link for videos, by the way.
Yeah, that's what we were going to talk about yesterday. But I mean, that's the again, this is all coming together quickly. And sometimes I think people think from a creative side, whether it be digitally or, on the web or in a book or in a blog or in a this or in a that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it just is what it is. It just takes the time it takes, or the next experience it takes, or
you've got to keep going.
Whatever.
You've got to just work through each piece. Like, I see so many times, like, my daughter will get so frustrated. We're putting her in college and all that fun stuff. And she's like, oh, the website says it doesn't work that way. I'm like, call a human being. Yeah, you might be surprised.
Yeah, very much so. Well, no, it's exciting with all this coming through. And so it was interesting yesterday on that call that just happened to come in during BGN, was with, a guy he's the promoter of a 15 city tour that we're about to be on, But during that call, I got to ask him, I said, your story really supports one of the points that I'm making, and I would love to be able to share part of your story. He goes, how much of it do you want? How long do you need it to be?
Yeah.
What form do you want it in? And he was excited about being in the book, right? About his story being in the book. Well, we're about to go on a 16 city tour together. So to have his story in my new book, him launching his new book, it's just a good thing. It's one of those things that it's like, well, that was really cool. So fun.
I know, right?
So that's why we got to get this high converting landing page slash, you know, all this stuff put together. Right?
All this stuff put together. We can do it in the right order this time.
What? Well, that's the other thing I started thinking, because the other side of this is being able to put the, while I really like the navigation tab that Goggins has, I think there are a couple other things that need to be there, whether that be products or
where am I at here? Here we go.
stuff or whatever. Right.
Oh, we didn't get coffee this morning. Or anything hot.
Don't be starting doing that.
I'm not going to start that. I'm just going to travel while this loads.
Again?
I'm traveling. Traveling. Get to watch the space behind me like change, right? No, we'll get it up. The navigation's a funny thing, like trying to keep it, I think, to an absolute minimum of what's the most important. So as a speaker, obviously speaker information, I think, is important to be up here. And let's go ahead and pull up Goggins.
I mean, it's really, it's really solid, obviously.
Well, like athletic achievements, you don't need that.
No.
Last time I checked, that is not what you are known for.
Hey, not anymore.
It's not what you're known for.
One day I might have was.
You might have was.
Is that
now
is
you've
that even a word? Is that even a word?
Might. All of them are words, but they're not.
Not supposed to be in that order.
They're not supposed to be in that order. I think this one. So we have this one right here. Do we want to say free products? Are we just selling books or products?
No, books, products, etc.
I don't think we actually need a home button.
You don't think we need that?
What?
You don't think we?
Everyone knows to click on the link. Do you not know how to click on the link? Or you look? I'm asking.
No,
I'm not patronizing. I'm asking.
No, sometimes people do, sometimes they don't. But I don't think you need a home button either. I think it's more important.
Plus, they're on the home page right now.
Yeah.
You can maybe add a home page on the other ones. I don't think you need it here. If they can't find home while they're sitting on the home page, well,
you think they have a problem?
We have other things to worry about, don't we? Rayan, why you're here? Did you end up getting that video software yesterday? There was a video software and another one came out, and it's not super spiffy. Like one of them, this was like Rayanne. She got one of these affiliate offers, and she wanted to ask me about it. I took a look at it and asked a couple friends about like the people who put it together, and it looks good for making those tall videos. And then, of course, the very next day, another video maker came out. It's not as slick because it does multiple shapes, but it does the square shapes. And for David and I, we're about to lose our Lumen 5 or have to pay $50 a month. So
what?
I know. I don't want to pay $50 a month for that. All right, let's see where we are at.
That's for sure.
All right, we were adding different as featured on. View all media. Results oriented. Okay, this is where we kind of left off. So The next one, athletic achievements. This one would be something about previous speaking engagements. No, not used speaker. Speaker career highlights. I want something a little bit more specific so the right people will care. Who do you want to speak
Audience
to?
is touched. Something
That
like
sounds
that.
creepy. Just being honest.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be creepy.
I know you weren't trying. It's like, oh, we're like, I am working with audiences and I am touching their lives. Audience is touched.
Audience is affected. That sounds bad too.
Yeah, that's not as bad as audience is infected, but affected is a little too.
Nice.
I'm trying.
Fine.
Who is your yes, story roll? That was the one I was asking about. Wait, I have Lumen 5. You do have Lumen 5, Rayanne, but it was a 1-year deal. So you didn't have to pay any money for it on AppSumo, but it was only a 1-year deal. And I don't know when my year is up, but I know it's close.
Got it.
I found a software that will replace like Camtasia and iMovie. But like iMovie won't let me film in it. So I have to like film something and then bring it in. And then I can't have multiple layers. I'm limited to 2 unless I want to buy Final Cut Pro. But Final Cut is like $2.99 or $3.99. It's not inexpensive. So I went and hunted around. I found one that's like $47. Probably end up spending another $70 or so on the upsell to get more stuff on it. But I've done pretty good with a couple of these video lifetime deals.
Yeah.
And with us producing so much freaking content, I want to.
Yeah, we're contact warriors.
I have a guy wanting to run my Instagram, but I have to put the content there. And those square videos work really well on Instagram. I don't have anything that makes square videos. They work well on Facebook ads too. Don't have anything to make them. So
that makes sense.
Finding a one lifetime price video one that does it makes me happy. It doesn't have a lot of special effects, but as you've seen, you just got to get something out there, right? It does have really cool emojis. So for a social media person, that's really cool. It's the small things. But for everyone like listening, I brought the link up there. Some of the links that Facebook doesn't like, so I had to put it in a little shorter.
Got it.
So let's go here. What do we have? Well, wait, audience. If you were to mail off a package, your top 100 people that you'd like to be in their space or getting paid to be on their stage, what would the majority of those people look like? Not the people in the audience, but the people booking you. What kind of companies are they, or what kind of events are they, or?
Well, I think that it's, that's, are we talking more in the inspiration mode or are we talking in the training mode? In the speaking mode.
If you had 100 ideal clients.
I'm talking out loud.
I know. I'm saying ideal clients.
I think it would be the people who would not need to have somebody on their side, need to have somebody inspire them. Almost the entrepreneur, the business owner, the teams. I think the training comes secondary. I think it's more like inspiration first, training second. So it would be organizations that need an inspirational push.
Okay, but what kind of organizations?
Well, I think it would be Okay, so the next side of that would be sales organizations.
Okay.
So companies with, significant sales forces.
Okay.
Well, and entrepreneur, the individual, so it'd be a collection of entrepreneurs as opposed to, which would be like direct sales companies or things like that. That's a collection of entrepreneurs. They're entrepreneurs that are selling, you know what I'm saying? They're selling the same product. I think they need to hear a fresher message.
Yay, nay.
Yeah, I think that works.
Experience sells inspiration. Oh, I've got inspiration up here too. Let's do achievements.
How about, either achievements or implementation?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we have that. How do you spell achievements? Did I get it right?
Close enough.
I got it.
That's right. Yeah. Because one is implementation. The sales from stage is actually an implementation of the program, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sales then could lead itself into training. I think that works.
I can just delete this whole column space.
What? Why'd you just take that out?
Because it's right up here. This one is a different one.
God. Oh, sorry. I can't see everything you can see, so I'm just axing.
I can see everything you can see.
Nice. Sorry. Didn't mean to cough.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I did mean to cough.
How do I want to put this in here? Kind of like the general way this is done. I don't want it to be a box though. Let's try columns, 2 columns. Squishy it. Back it on up. Picture here. And register that. Okay. What are you clicking around over there in?
Well, I'm trying to find this stuff.
You're supposed to be somewhat entertaining while I'm working.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you some words too. Sorry. Gal.
No.
You didn't make me realize that I needed to change gears there for a second. I was in the helping you mode, not the talking to everybody mode. I like that.
You have to be everything.
I know. Did I'm trying to think if it was you that I was sharing with or somebody else. I think it was somebody else. But I was listening back to a talk I did a couple years ago. And man, there was it's funny how you finish a talk and, again, your desire is to serve those who have heard the message or whatever. blah, blah,
Mm-hmm.
blah. And a guy, before I ever got away, because it was on the recording, he said, I just want you to know I came here totally conflicted and totally full of condemnation and whatever. And he goes, if you are doubting that you've helped anybody today, I can assure you you've helped at least one person, me. I mean, it's an awesome, the way he said it was just awesome, you know, and to have that recorded was kind of cool. So because we were talking about different, you know, testimonials and different things. Good old Harv. It's actually the way it looked in Singapore last time we were there. It looked just like that.
It looked just like that?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cool?
I kind of like how it says the Millionaire Mind in the background.
Yeah. No, I love it. Yeah. That's awesome.
Whoa, hello. Wrong one. I selected it first. I'm dragging it all over the place.
What are you doing? Don't break it.
Edit, paste and match style. It never paste and match style. Yeah, let me see if I can highlight it and get what it was. Lotto normal in a different color.
What?
It's not it either. Something bigger. Let's change the color.
Good. That looks good. We go in the gray again or the black? Or it's on
the gray. Yeah. I'm going to see if this will work.
Are there any design criteria on font colors, things like that?
What do you mean?
You know, to me, it seems like there's just a ton of websites that are white backgrounds with gray letters as opposed to black letters or another color, but they're gray. And I would say some of our more mature eyes, that's hard to see.
It's more or less not making it the point of the page.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering if there was a thought process behind it. I mean, obviously there must be, right?
Of course there is.
Well, that's why I'm asking. That would be a good piece of information to share with our viewer.
The big one is just more about not making it the things that you want to stand out are your buttons. And who is T. Harv Eker?
He's the author of the bestseller Millionaire Mind. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
I definitely don't want that part to stand out.
What, his street cred?
His street cred. I would like there to be less space too. I think that's going to be here. There we go. Let's do the white space.
Nice.
Tighten it up a little bit.
Nice.
Just to take a look-see-loo.
A what?
A look-see-loo. Take a looky-loo.
Got it.
Bottom padding. Just adding some space here. It's looking a little large.
What is?
I just need some space here up on the top. So when we click over here, it's...
What did we figure that, what picture do we need? We need an on-stage picture?
Something where
Yes.
you're striking and hopefully kind of looking this direction towards the words would be good.
Well, that's what that one that I sent you without a background looks that way.
And then I said newer.
Well, it's not
I haven't worked with it yet. I am giving you a hard time.
newer. Okay, I'll get younger.
Oh, we do need another picture back here. Something. This would be a stage shot. Learn more.
It's funny, a lot of the stages are not overly colorful, or they either have too much stuff in the background or not enough stuff in the background.
Uh-huh.
Right?
That tends to be what happens. All right, so we've got that going. And then he has social media and a footer. So the footer is just a collection of things going right back to the top stuff, really.
Yeah.
Just reiterating it.
And I like the social stuff: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, I guess, right? Just like Warfare has.
Keeping it simple.
That makes sense.
I need your purple. I probably could have just used it from the style sheet here.
Yeah.
Boom. Purple.
That's
what
the
if we...
bottom. Got it.
Yeah.
Do you want the transparent diamond? This? Just the diamond?
No. I kind of like having it
Okay.
Scott Schilling. So
Got it.
I'm going to make it bigger.
Right.
Trying to decide where I want it. Sorry.
No, it's interesting when you do that, because it's one of those things where you bounce stuff around until you kind of see what you like. Trying to decide.
I am. I'm getting closer. Actually, I'm going to take that all together. People know what social media is.
Really?
I know, right? I can't
When
believe
did
it.
that happen? I can't believe they do.
You don't need that one. Let's tighten this up. Oops. See, he does not do any advertisements to this page, if he does advertisements at all. I don't really think you need your
what?
contact information on there at all.
I thought you need that for
Ads.
icon, or no? Ads?
Ads.
Well, you would think we'd be running some ads at some point, right?
Not to this page.
Okay. But isn't that going to be the base page that we...
This is base page, but not that you would never send ads here. There's too much going on.
There's too much going on.
Well, there's too many links away. You send an ad to something that's one thing, like buy my book.
Got it.
Make sure I spell your name right.
That'd be a first.
What do you mean that'd be a first? I always get your name right. I can't say that for everyone's name.
Well, I understand.
I get it wrong a lot. I haven't got yours right to my knowledge. I think I like that. Just nice, simple, all centered.
Yeah.
bigger. Let's make sure that is centered. I might even. I don't even know if I want to redirect them up to the top of the page.
Why?
I don't know. I'm thinking. Because that's what he has over here. He has everything just going right back to the top.
Well, I mean, understand part of the reason I ask is because I like to understand
1, 2,
why
3,
you're
4, 5. You know, let's not delete that. What was I thinking? Let's duplicate it. If I can find the letters in their blackness on your purple.
Did you lose them?
Yep.
Oh, no.
I lost them again. Home. Speaking information.
Like it.
Blog.
That's our design pickle piece, right?
Oh, you have the books. That was that main piece. The books. That was for products.
Yeah.
Could do that. What's another way to say products? Like stuff that you're selling, but not in such a salesy manner.
Resources.
There you go.
You know, would this be a place where we put recommendations as well?
I just think you call it resources. Isn't a resource a recommendation?
Well, resource might be for sale. Recommendation might be for free.
Yeah, I would just say resources.
Put it so they all go under resources.
Yeah, if it's free stuff, I'd put it under free gifts.
I guess you could run a second or a split tab off of resources. These are paid resources. These are free resources, kind of thing.
You have a free stuff tab.
Well, but free stuff is different. Recommendation is, I mean, if you're a Kyvio affiliate and you recommend Kyvio, yes, it's free. It's free, but it's not free. It's a recommendation. And it's not, you don't have to buy it from this site. So you're not getting the resource from this site, right? At least that's the way I differentiate them. And I'm not suggesting I'm correct. I'm just asking.
I'm just asking. What'd you say? Asking?
Accent.
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 All right. I put spaces in there.
Yeah, why didn't that do that? Oh, you know what? Is that on one of those inside filler things?
What do you mean inside filler things?
Yeah, in Kyvio.
It's in like a Word text box.
It's in a Word text box?
Yeah.
Well, it should have spaces then.
But it doesn't.
That's weird. That's weird, huh?
It is. There's a will, there's a way.
You're going to get that, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I need your purple. I'm going to put periods in between it.
Yeah.
And make them purple.
Oh, so you can't see them.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody got time for this. I'm not going to figure it out right this moment, so I'm just going to find a workaround.
That's very clever.
There we go. So as far as it knows, there's spacers in there.
That's very clever. See, that's why you're the pro.
No, it's not just being a pro. That's being, look, boom. Now they do need to be given some
space,
links, and a little space. There you go. Nice and centered.
That's cool.
Let's take a look. I'm going to go outside what he did a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't have any video of you.
It's not true.
You don't have like the big stages though, of you speaking. You don't have a compilation.
No, but I could. That actually would be a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually, I will put that on my list because that actually is a good, some kind of compilation video, right?
Yep. See, warfare marketing. I need to find. Oh, if I look up Scott, I'm never gonna. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong channel.
That's why. Yeah, there's some on there. There's one.
There's not one for when you spoke at our office?
There should be.
I wonder if it just didn't get uploaded. That one got uploaded 3 weeks ago. It looks starkly similar to this one.
Yeah, the one at the office went up because where was it put? Was it on Dave's?
No, I was there, wasn't I?
Yeah.
No, I never put it on a personal one. I get on to him for that.
That's why. Which one?
Well, let's. Well, they have a YouTube embed, so let me see. I thought I had everything going. Again, trying to find. They could use a search tab just for my page would be great. So we do so many videos. I can't find it. All right, BGN, Facebook to YouTube. I didn't like yours.
What?
It's in queue now. Sometimes it does that because it's already been put up there. But I don't think that's the case here. It just didn't like, and there's another one by you. It just didn't pick up.
Well, that's not nice.
Any other errors? Easy and automated accounting for the small business owner. I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, there should be. So like 7 steps to living your legacy should be up there. Uh, there should be multiples up there.
I know, right? The secret to designing your future. That sounds like a David.
Is that a posting platform you're on there?
It carries things over to different.
To,
So if you
to
film it on
different
one,
socials?
yeah.
It's interesting.
So you got Jeff's here from yesterday.
I know. Then why do that not be there?
It got the weirdest grouping. It said it was sent. Play.
There it is.
Sorta. It got black screen.
And it's got no views. So, well, you know, if it doesn't get there, it probably has no views.
No, it's just black screen. I couldn't watch it if I tried. It doesn't even say this is processing.
Did you erase me? Was it something I said?
All right, it got me.
That's weird. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Random. All the other ones work but you.
Where? That's helpful.
7 steps to leadership
we,
legacy. That's on March 5th.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'll work on that later.
March 5th.
In the past. You don't remember being here?
Oh, wait. March 5th isn't long ago. Yeah, no, I'm just got confused. Sorry. I forgot what day it is. You ever have those days?
A lot.
I have those days.
More often than not.
I wasn't sure.
All right, so we are on March 12th. Right here. So I've never done an embed of a Facebook video. I thought there was a button I could use though that does it. There we go, embed. So it'd be kind of cool to use the Kyvio one, but it's not going to work. So we're just going to duplicate this. And the reason I'm doing this is I would like to continue to still have a call to action at the bottom, kind of more modeling the high converting homepage.
Right.
But I want it to be broken up. So this one's these 2 purple spots are broken up. So you got purple, break.
Yeah, I like it.
Purple, break, purple, break, purple,
yeah.
break.
Yeah. Like it.
Except this one, we're going to take all this stuff off.
What are we going to do with it?
HTML.
What?
I know.
You're going to actually do code?
I know, right?
Oh, there I are.
There I are. It'd be nice if it would put it in the center.
Isn't it a single column thinger? No?
No, I wanted to put it in the center.
Do you just add center in the code?
I probably could. That would make me have to.
Like actually code?
Yeah.
I see. I thought there used to be an easy way of doing some of that stuff.
There's an easy piece of code. I'm just looking if it for future reference type of thing, like what I'm allowed to do. Like sometimes there's an easy button, like on YouTube, it makes it really easy. You can do different things.
Yeah, it's funny. A lot of softwares actually just take the frame, you know.
I'm wondering if
center.
I mean, this is where I would rather have it on YouTube.
So do you want to put it on YouTube or no? Or is that just a statement?
I would rather have it on YouTube because videos.
It's a more searchable platform for everything, isn't it?
Well, it already has the Kyvio stuff to. Most people have a direct integration with YouTube.
Yeah.
And so it's more page responsive and all sorts of jazz. Still black. Let's try this again. Republish. Change it up a little bit. So that one's cued. What were some of the other ones? There was another one of you. You had how to leverage, 7 steps to leadership legacy. And you did one. Sean G. Murphy.
Did one on
right here, Scott, empowered. I'm thinking it might be processing.
What do you have against me? Why am I black screened with you?
I think it's maybe just waiting. So we're going to do...
It's just waiting.
Well, because I've just sent so many videos up there, I'm wondering if it just needs... So I'm just going to actually grab this code.
Okay.
Trust that YouTube has never let me down before. And they have not. Oh, that's the visual. I was like, what is going on there? We're going to do a video. See, this has like the direct integration.
Right.
So it plays a little nicer.
Right.
Again,
well, that's why I was wondering why you weren't doing that.
Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and do, well, they don't have it for Facebook. Although with LinkedIn adding their own native live and Facebook trying to go into the YouTube stratosphere with channels and, premieres and all that, I think that might change moving forward. Yeah. But you get the idea. That's easy to change.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's wrap it up so this page is done.
Oh.
No, I mean, because it's 9:57, and wouldn't it be nice if it was done by the end?
Okay, that would be awesome.
Optional subheadline. You know what? We'll make it gray, maybe. And then we want this one to really just be a repeat. So let's just copy it. Why you gotta be all over on the left side? Oh yeah, because we made it that way.
Yeah.
Not learn more though. Now.
Get it now.
Action paste. What is your...
Yes.
There you go.
Yep. I like that.
Do you now?
Gal.
If you don't like it, we've got some problems. It's your stuff.
No, I like it a lot. We need to get more of it out there. Right?
Did that make it purple?
I think so.
Yeah, it's just a dark purple.
Yeah. That goes in there. Nice.
Boom.
Nice. Then how
So,
about the button? Where's it going?
it's right there where it goes.
I mean, it's already directed to where it's supposed to go. Is that what you're saying?
The idea would be it would go to a landing page, but
I got it.
in this case, I mean, you could always change that and make it an actual lead thing. Just drop the button into a form and attach it to a form instead of active campaign. But let's save this and let's go take a look since it is 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So I've got all that stuff at the top. Obviously need to work on that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, oh, there's the video. It just was taking a moment.
Yay.
But now they can play it.
I like that.
Right in there. Obviously, it'd be better to have one like you've seen with David Goggins. It's like very inspirational, right?
Right.
It's all cut. It's got all the fluff out and only the things that matter.
Right.
How long is his? Let me YouTube David Goggins. I just want to see how long it is. The Cure to Laziness. There's like one I'm thinking of.
It's funny, we were talking about sizzle reels and stuff yesterday.
Scissor reels.
Do you need them? What, if you do, what does it need to be? You know, blah, blah, blah.
What's a sizzle reel?
What's a sizzle reel?
Yeah.
A
Is that like
different? Okay. Yeah. Compilation of different, you know, speaking events, whatever, that compilation reel.
Yeah. Nobody wants to watch your ad. So this one's 32 minutes. Yeah. So 32 minutes, it can be long. But it is definitely compiled. Like it is.
Right.
Here's the audio, but we've still cut it down and made it absolutely high motivation. We've added music to it.
Right.
So it can be 30 minutes long. That's something actually that Garrett does. He calls it a documentary.
Right.
Oh, that is the cue.
Stop it.
Okay. From here,
yes.
let's go back to David. the about section, assuming you wanted to add one. That's same format. Top and bottom is what matters. This could be different. Speaking information. We'll work on it. We still got two more. Well, we got one more day, and I can actually be working on it on Friday while you're
Yay!
yakking.
Yay!
What are you talking about this Friday?
I don't know. What do we need to talk about?
Something new. What are you talking about on Saturday? What are people paying you to talk about?
A little bit of everything. It's interesting that some of those conversations yesterday were really interesting. I think there's a couple things that people, everything from handling objections to they don't even know how to start the sales process. So just to start the conversations. I mean, it fascinates me how people get taught. Uh, yeah, Sean's talking about Sean. Uh, um, no, just it's fascinating to me that people don't get the fact that it's not about their products. You know, that it's really a people business, and it's really about understanding how to talk to people and simply ask them,
Yeah,
what do you need?
this
I,
is true.
Actually, you know, one of the things we could talk about, why don't we talk about active listening and how to ask questions.
Sounds good. So
That would
while
be a
you're
good one.
doing active listening, we'll finish up the homepage. So we had Jeff in yesterday, and one of the things that he said was, you can't build a website in a week. And I was like, the hell you can't. We just did it.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing? People, you know, are so set on.
And they're like,
things.
oh, but the copy. Oh, but the strategy. Oh, but get it done. Just get it done. You can massage copy.
We talked about, again, Sean and I had that conversation yesterday. Done is the new perfect. Get it done. Get her done.
I need to take like that quote and just like put it up on social media, put an ad behind it.
Yes.
That's my one thing I can be known for.
That's good.
Stirring
Topic for
stuff up.
Saturday. How to lead yourself, how to engage people, why your customers need to be heard. That's actually a good one. I like that. Why your customers need to be heard, because
That was actually some feedback I got that you were, so there were a couple people who were like, oh yeah, maybe I'm interested, like, but it's a long time and I have stuff on Saturday, and but if it was worthwhile, but he didn't really tell me what he was doing or like what the outcomes, like what was I going to leave with. It's like,
you're going to leave with the ability to make more money.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of us who've already been through a ton of those types of trainings were like, okay,
right,
that's cool. But I've heard a lot of these before. I need to know which one. So for Rayanne, who was listening, Lumen 5, that's going to expire about mid to late April. It's only good for 1 year. And then they're going to hit you up with $49 a month.
Yikes.
Yeah. Well, if you're not pumping out video and you're not making money from it, yeah, that is a big yikes.
For sure.
That is a big yikes. But we'll get it done. So Double Funnel TV. We're still getting people. We might be revamping that. May or may not be moving that over to Business Growth Network. I'll still have Double Funnel up though. The leads will go somewhere else. This looks good though. You happy?
Yeah, I am. Okay. I love it.
If you have additional words, or you want to change up some of the words, like here, obviously that doesn't fit. I think that's the only one we really didn't get, but that way we can.
Well, so I need to have access to that page.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Do you want to finish it up this week and then I can give it to you this weekend, or what?
Yeah, that'd be good. Let's do it
that way. If I'm handing it over, because there's a couple pages that, like the book page, right? How are you going to display the books? That's not going to be the same layout. So let's give you a good layout then. Yeah. We'll make it so that we would be proud to share it, right?
Yes.
And then we can come back and I'll give it to you up on Friday before you're done talking. You can make edits over the weekend and boom, it'll be done in less than a week. What does Jeff
Perfect.
know? Jeff knows actually lots of stuff. Just
I know.
this is not his ballpark.
Sounds perfect.
All right.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
everybody.
And you guys, we will see you tomorrow on Double Funnel TV.
Bye all.
Bye.